Hello, hi, folks. Happy Thursday. In hopes that you squeezed more out of your day than the day squeezed out of you. Welcome. Good to see you. Well, kind of because good to see you when you catch the replay because I know you're not watching this live. Obviously, this has been recorded and I still can't go live on Facebook. I'm not sure. I don't know what's going on. Life goes on still with me going live or not going live. So we're gonna do it this way. We're gonna record the video and then upload it. Last night it took me an hour and a half to upload, and then I wake up this morning, it wasn't uploaded. Yeah. So no problemo. We roll with the punches. Man, tonight I got such a great, I wish this was live because it's so good. I got such a great live for you tonight. Well, it's live for me, replay for you. 5 of probably the worst emotions you can turn into 5 of the healthiest and best emotions ever, just by tweaking this one little thing. And it's common between all 5 of them. This is such a great live. And you're gonna enjoy this a lot. Excuse me. Number 1, the first thing. What is poison? Wise man replied with a beautiful answer. He says, anything which is more than our necessity is poison. It may be power, wealth, hunger, ego, greed, laziness, love, ambition, hate, or anything. So these are 5 little chunks, right? And I'm gonna kind of expand on each one. Poison, anything that is more than necessity. And it could be power, wealth. What does that mean? Like when it's more than necessary, that power that you have, right? When it's overwhelming, when it's overpowering over others, when your wealth is overwhelming, it's overpowering over others, it's more than what? Necessary, right? When it gets to be too much, too overwhelming for other people and you, it becomes poison. When it's kind of consuming you. Let's say your power is just consuming you. It's everything. Let's say your wealth is consuming you. You forget being a human being. Your hunger, your ego, your love, your ambition, it just consumes you and you just forget being a human being. And that's all you do, that's all you're in. That's poison. Next, what's fear? Oh, I love this. Non-acceptance of uncertainty. Uncertainty. If we accept that uncertainty, it becomes adventure. If we accept that uncertainty, when we accept the unknown, when we accept that we don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, when we accept that we just don't know and it's going to be a surprise, that becomes an adventure because you look forward to it. You're going through the journey to see what it is, right? It's beyond accepting that uncertainty. When you accept that uncertainty, that unclarity, the have you no idea what's going on, that is turning that fear into adventure. Next one. Is this good or what? Next one. Obviously, when you watch the replay, comment, throw your stuff down. You feel me? Just go boom, like explode. You feel me? Number 3, what is envy? This is so good. What non-acceptance of good in others. If we accept that good in others, then it becomes inspiration. Did you hear that? What is envy? When you envy somebody, right? That's when you don't accept the good in other people. You don't think that they really have that good in them. That's envy. That's being jealous of everyone, of others. But when you accept that, listen, there is good in other people, that becomes inspiration, because you're inspired by the good in other people. You feel me? This is so good, right? Good. Next one. What is anger? Anger. Non-acceptance of things which are beyond our control. Non-acceptance of the things that are beyond our control. That's anger. And if we accept those things that are beyond our control, then it becomes tolerance, right? Because we're tolerating it. We're going through with it. We're taking the punches. We're going with it. What's anger? Non-acceptance of the things which we have no control over. When you get ticked off, pissed off over things you have no control over. I do it all the time. It's happened to me many times before, right? When you don't accept that some things are not in your control, right? That's anger. But what happens when you do accept that? What happens when you do accept the fact that, you know what? Like, for example, me not being able to go live in Facebook. It's beyond my control. What am I going to do? It's beyond my control. I have to find an alternative, right? And that's what this is. And if I accept that, then what has happened is that's tolerance. That's where I am. I can't go live. All right, out of my control. I accept it. Tolerance. Feel me? So good. Last one. What is hatred? What is hatred? Non-acceptance of person as he is or she is. Non-acceptance of the person as he or she is. Now, if we accept that person unconditionally, then it becomes love. Mic drop. Did you feel me right there? All right. If you accept the person unconditionally, that becomes love. I love that. When you accept the person unconditionally, when you say, okay, now you have a choice after that, right? But when you accept them the way they are, which means you're not going to do anything to try to change them. You accept them. You're not going to go out of your way to change them. You're not going to go out of your way to tell them how wrong they are and how this and how... No, you accept them. Whether they're good, they're bad, you accept them. That's love. 5 turned into 5. Poison. Poison, so good. Anything that is more than necessity, right? Fear can turn it into adventure. Envy, you can turn it into inspiration. Anger, you can turn it into tolerance. Hatred, you can turn into love. And they all have one thing in common. And what is that one thing? Accepting. Certain things you gotta just accept. Certain things are just, they are what they are. It is what it is. Certain things are. And you just got to accept them. I hope you got some love out of this live or recording. I appreciate you guys, especially now that you're going to watch the replay, comment, and probably send me chats and stuff. I appreciate you guys. A lot of you are telling me, what is going on? How come you can't go live? I wish I knew. I wish I knew. So I hope you got some love, some inspiration. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you feel like you got some love and you want to pass that love, man, you want to spread it, share it, tag a couple people to this, share it on your wall, do what you got to do, spread the love. I want to know which one of these really spoke to your heart. One of these must have really jumped at you, right? You're like, oh, that one is just, right? Tell you one thing, for me, it's a couple of them maybe. I know anger jumps out at me. I think that's the one that jumps out at me. And maybe fear too. I'm gonna admit, gosh, I admit it on live camera. But hey, that's what it is, right? So hopefully you admit which one jumps at you, which one you gotta work on the most. And I appreciate you guys. And remember, if you share, you show that you care. Until tomorrow, where we do it all over again. Much love.